Hello everyone, how are you doing?
Yeah.
Hope you're all alright, not gone stir crazy and yeah, everything's alright.
Yep.
Cabin fever and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, yes.
We're alright.
We are. I've got a dove shoulder now, so that's fun. Nothing like John's, it's just bad form when I used to do lots of weightlifting. It's like a sore shoulder every now and again, so...
Bless her. So I've been looking after Mandy now.
Well,
thanks for that vote of confidence.
I know, but he'll come up and he'll be like, can I just... And I've done it already, because I'm stubborn.
Yeah. Stubborn ass. Obviously, it's another week of lockdown, week 3. But one thing to start off with is people keep saying, "Where are you? Why don't you show us where you are?" And I just wanted to say, go watch this little video here via Houseless Not Homeless. Martin's made a video as to why it's a bit... van dwellers feel a bit vulnerable right now. Yeah. And every time you ask where we are...
it kind of makes us panic a little bit.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, what's going to happen? We understand that the majority of people who watch this video are all totally lovely.
Yes.
But then you don't know who is going to be one of the people who watch it, who do what's in that video there.
Yeah.
We've had a few people commenting saying, surely you can go outside, surely you can do this. So we have been doing little bits of filming outside for things that we've done, but we've figured that should be it. We don't want to take the mickey, because we do that, and obviously we let Coop out. Or we take Coop out. And that's all that we're doing that's outside. Apart from that, we're trying to hide in plain sight as much as we possibly can, because we don't want it to be something that we've done that makes it so we have to move.
Because unlike having a house where you've got a back garden, you can relax and stuff like that, we haven't got anything, and we are not in a nice kind of like countryside environment. We're in a kind of urban environment, and if we sat outside with the deck chairs or even the door open or stuff like that, it'd just bring unwanted attention to us. This is how the morning routine starts in our van. Looking at Mandy's back end.
Looking at Mandy's bottom, of course.
As she gets Cooper's breakfast ready. Coopy, you ready for your breakfast, pal? Should we see what Mummy's getting you?
Alright.
Alright, and now we'll see if Mr. Fussy Bum, who's been waiting. Oh. What is it, maybe?
Oh, I don't actually want it.
I just want to smell it.
Yeah, buddy, come get it.
You're going to get it?
Breakfast, come on.
Well, Cooper's deciding if he's having his breakfast or not. Mandy pulls out the coffee paraphernalia. Now, right now, we are actually on inverter. And if you can look at the amps, we're on minus right now. Because, with a little bit of ingenuity, the inverter is actually running the van right now. Because obviously we've got some sunshine-ish. And we're trying to save an LPG, so we've got the inverter running the fridge, the charging circuits and everything are off. So if we check that out, that isn't actually on charge, it's probably just getting solar charge and nothing else. But it does mean that our LPG consumption's dropping during the day when it's sunny, so it will last a little bit longer. But the benefits of having the inverter on for Mandy, it's all about the coffee.
All about the coffee. So excited, I can't even get the coffee pudding. You see? So if I could please speak to my kind assistant.
Yeah.
Could I have the extension lead, please?
You want the extension lead?
Because we've not quite got the plugs wired up.
No,
yet,
we definitely haven't got that kind of stuff wired. But I guess what Mandy's not worked out yet.
Yeah.
Is that the van's running.
So I can use that?
You can indeed, John. You can plug in there, and it works. Look at that. Bless you. And the inverter powers up.
See? And you know why I didn't know that.
And then it's going to say, look at that. Oh my god, I can't cope. Go on, why didn't you know that?
Because you didn't tell me. Oh, he's a good boy.
Everyone's happy now.
Are you happy?
I am.
Yeah.
Is everyone else is happy?
Oh, yeah, God.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have some hot cross buns for breakfast in a minute.
Yeah. So Power Oak sent this, and it's basically a 1 kilowatt hour battery bank, lithium battery bank. So it's basically taking place of powering the fridge, so the fridge isn't running on LPG, so that we can last longer off grid, because obviously this can be powered back off the solar. So you actually plug it into the solar panels and it'll charge back up from solar during the day. So just following the solar stats, obviously like I say, when it is a sunny day now, we've actually got the van hooked up to the inverter. So the solar power is giving us around about 1.3, 1.4 kilowatt hours of power a day. So that's really good. And that's enough to keep our batteries fairly well topped up and run the fridge with a little tiny bit of heating if we really need it. But so far it's been quite warm this week.
Yeah.
So sun's out, obviously it's a bit warmer, but it's certainly enough to run the fridge. So far in the last week we've used half as much LPG as we would normally.
Yeah.
Obviously overnight we're using a bit of LPG.
Yeah, although saying that, I don't think we need that if it stays like this. It's doing quite well. It was roasted last night.
Yeah, just me for the fridge.
Oh, yes.
There's no solar at night, Mandy.
Oh.
So I've managed to find a way in to behind the taps, and it was indeed through the toilet roll holder. So just 3 screws, one there, one there, one there. Tiny little screws, and that gives me access to the wires now. I've got access to the pipes and everything else as well there. But for now I just need to work out why the switch isn't working when you want the pump on. So nothing happens. So the first thing I need to do is see if I can take the top off where the switch is and somehow clean that up or check the contacts or something like that. And the second one will be me to kind of wire in a switch that overrides that switch. Temporary solution, so just a little switch that's going to stick out there, and every time you want the tap on you just press the switch, the water flows, and then you press the switch and it goes off. It looks like someone's tried to have a go at this in the past, and they've just rounded out the inside of the Allen key bolt. It's rusted and there's no way to get a good grip of that, which is a big pain right now. So for now, seems though I can't get into the top there to see if I can fix the switch. I'm just going to install a temporary switch at the side there. Okay, so as you can see, no water flowing. The tap is actually switched to on right now. You can hear it. Nothing's happening. So just to prove that it is the switch, I've wired in a temporary switch that goes across the 2 cables. So then we now get water. Okay, so that's us all kind of temporarily bodged. That's back in. Like I say, dodgy little switch, but does the job. Just got to choose your temperature, put the tap on. There is some residual pressure there, and if you want proper pressure, and then you're just going to make sure you switch that off first, and then do that. Just make sure that that isn't on, otherwise the pump will be going away. Too much pressure will bring in the system, and that could end badly, because I don't think this system is particularly designed to run at pressure. Another thing we did this week as well, we did the auto switch over, just so that we've got instant power now. We're using a huge battery bank, which I will do a review of, that Power Oak sent, because they said, you know, if you're off grid and you've got no power or anything, we'd like to send you this one. Fortunately it was before lockdown, so we've had it rolling around, kind of not been doing anything, and now we really are using it. So it charges during the day off the solar, and then overnight provides, what would you work it out, about 7 or 8 hours of charge or something like that?
Yeah.
So around about from 6-7 p.m. till about 4 a.m. in the 6-7 p.m.
Yeah.
till about 4 a.m. in the morning, and then it just cuts out, and then the systems just roll back to LPG. So between that, we are doing pretty well.
It's good having the auto fridge, the auto switch over the fridge, because if you can't detect any power, then it does automatically light the gas and start using it. So we get to hear, we're woken up at like 4:30 in the morning with tick, tick, tick.
Yeah.
Where you can hear the fridge igniting. So we're like, oh, power's gone.
Yeah, but it's all right, because a few hours later the sun's back up and we get solar again.
Aye.
So it works out well. Best wifey ever made me gammon.
Oh, I thought you'd been missing it for so long.
I know. Thank you. We didn't film it because, you know, it's gammon,
It's just
egg and
gammon,
chips.
egg and chips, isn't it?
Well, gammon, egg and wedges because they cook easier, so thank you.
Welcome.
So another little task we had to deal with was the cupboard over the top of the fridge. It had the status aerial in there with all the wires and everything like that for the back of the TV. So stripped out the back of the cupboard. That's where I found some cables going into the roof as well, and the back of the little sockets that were at the back of the TV as well. Basically pulled out the status aerial, which is just a matter of shoving this big pole back through the hole it comes out of, stripped it all down, and now that's gone. And the annoying part about that was it used to sit over the top of the original solar panel, meaning it didn't really get that much sun. So it's been replaced with a little black stumpy one here, and I've basically filled and sealed the original hole, so nothing's going to get in there now, and it's insulated as well. So this is the back of the TV where the little sockets are, and I want to change them from this weird little 12 volt German socket and some audio leads to USB and a normal 12 volt accessory socket. So that's what I did. Put it all back in there, and it's all nice and neat now, all wired back up to the TV. So these are the cables that come from the roof. This is the 4G antenna and the TV. TV then gets boosted and split out. Obviously that thing there I will chop down later once it's all sealed and finished on top. The 4G router's installed and set up, and it's also switched as well, so I can switch the power and everything on and off, so I don't waste any power while everything's being powered on. So nice neat finish, and we can make more use of the cupboard and the space inside it now. So pretty cool really. Oh, you did your little chalkboard as well, didn't you?
Oh, chalkboard's finally up, so I know exactly what I need from the shops now.
We know what week it is on NoGoGadgets.
Yeah. And also what's in the freezer. That's always been a thing
helpful
for me. I always write down what food's in the freezer,
Yeah,
so I don't have to open the fridge
expiry
and
dates
stare.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do you think they're getting a haircut? Yeah. We're getting there. I've got some done this side. Still fluffy paw this side. Some still fluffy. Work in progress, isn't it, buddy? Hey, get it work in progress. Well, Mr. Coopy, what do you think? Is that better? Is that better? Oh, yeah. They look a lot better now. Oh. Nice and cool. Yes. Where's your big softy? There's your big softy. And do you want a Tweety? Oh, do you want to be big? Do you want to get big for being a good boy?
Keep asking us. John, tell us where you are. And why don't you show us where you are? Well, we're here. Oh, it's great, isn't it?
It's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice. You've got blue skies.
Yeah, got fields.
Coopy.
Got Cooper wants to play with his Kong ball. And yeah, we're all right. Nice and safe and healthy.
Yep.
So, we're having a bit of a pedicure, me and Coopy. We're soaking. Hey, buddy. We've had a spa day. We've got clean ears, sparkly clean peggies, and now we're doing his nails. So we've done this one, so they look a bit better, and these ones need doing. So, what do you think, Coopy? Are you enjoying our spa day? He's not enjoying the spa day, but we're trying out this thing because Coop, as you can see, has got lots of black claws, so I can't clip him. So we'll have to go for this, and we've been carrying it around with us for about a year in the van just in case we've needed it, so I'll give that a go.
So I just wanted to say as well, over the last couple of weeks, obviously I've been asking about people's help with electrics and other stuff with the van, specifically from Bursner owners. A couple of people are really helpful, so thanks very much for your help. And I have now found the hidden electrics to the van.
Oh boy, was it hidden.
Yeah. I'm trying to remove these stupid lamps that they put in. They are just stupid. I mean, you can see how much heat comes off them by the fact that that bulb's, it's mirrored the glass almost, and almost melted and cracked the plastic. And put in some of the LED strip lights we like so much, because look, now we get light throughout the whole cupboard. This is the cupboard on my side, so it's all good. Oh yeah, and this is one of the nice little things of lockdown. I ran out of black tape, so I'm now using Alienware tape, or alien tape, sorry. So yeah, lots of green tape all the way around the van at the moment. Adds to a bit of variety, doesn't it? So yeah, we can start packing that up properly now and seeing what else we can fit in there. And then go and do the other side. So to replace that bulb, what I've basically done is I bought a 2-pack of these lights. I've gone for the pure white, so I get a brighter light, and they're easy to install. Get a little connector at one end if you want that. You get wires at the other end if you want to do it that way. What I've done is I've got a little switch where I can just connect that in there. So I'll connect that up to there like that, chop this end off, and then wire that end into the original wires for that light. And then I've just snaked that around the little cupboard to get the light. I think it's a tenner for a 2-pack of those, and it's about a tenner for 3 or 4 of those as well. All on Amazon, and I'll link them in the video description down below. So phase 2 of the eradication of the stupid light bulbs. Look at it. It's crazy. I mean, yeah, it does light up the place quite well. But it also generates a lot of heat. You nearly burnt your ear the other day, didn't you?
Yeah, because I was leaning right in, and it must have been on for not long, like 5 minutes, if that, because I was sorting some stuff out, and proper moving my head out of the way. It gets really hot.
But you can see so far how much Mandy's squoozing in there. A little bit underneath there.
There's a lot of it underneath there.
And then there's all that there. So it's a really good storage space on the Mandy side. And yeah, all we're doing today is to put, like I said, the strip lamps in there, and also the hookup cable that we found underneath there, where all the electrics come into one breaker. We've just decided, haven't we, babe, we're just going to go for the simple solution for now, as we've found wires going through the roof and the walls and everything. I don't think it's possible to do what I'd hoped to do, so we're just going to put the auto switch over down there, and yeah, just go for simple job.
And have it working with all the wonderful, new, delightful changeover invertery delights that we've had this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well done for technicalities.
You know,
and well done for Cooper having a drink as usual.
While we're filming. Yay! Yay, bud.
Come on, what are you saying?
Yeah. If they want technical details, speak to you. If they want lots and lots and lots of more words with less detail, then they speak to me.
Absolutely. Wrong gadget. So, whilst pulling apart this cupboard to put the new light in, I noticed that the side of the cupboard fits there. Obviously, then you got this void. So I thought, I wonder what's behind there then. And lo and behold, it's all the electrics I've just been hunting for the last 2 weeks. So I'll probably stick with my original plan of just making the entire van go live, because we've kind of got used to it now. But for you other Bursner Nexo 690 Sovereign owners, that's where your electrics are. There's your fridge, there's your control, and there's all your electrics, including the little Christmas tree setup where everything kind of like connects in, and then what looks to be like splitter boxes. There you go, folks, all done, finished off, neatened off. Very happy with that. Nice simple install. And the worst thing really was it was such a confined little cupboard to work in. The cables were short, but other than that, like I say, fairly simple, straightforward job. So there we go. I've put the cupboard back together now, and all the electrics are all nicely hidden out the way. Done my rather Heath Robinson approach to switching the lights on and off, but for now it'll do until I can buy something from the shops that fills in that hole there and makes it all nice and neat. Quite happy with that. So Mandy's got all the storage back and everything else now, and a nice bit of lighting as well for that area. So job well done today. So it's that time again.
It is.
Yeah. On our essential trip today, we managed to find a post office that is potentially within an hour's walk. So we're going to get Cooper. Oh, is there? Going to get Cooper a WALK whilst we go and post all your stickers. So thank you very much for ordering stickers. Do appreciate that one. It does count to more travel tokens building up in the bank for when we can actually travel.
Yes. Thank you very much.
And if you do want to buy a sticker, then just head over to our website. Link will be on the screen right now. So that's really our week. And we have done a few other things, which we put videos out this week. It's been a busy week for me doing videos.
Yeah, I keep seeing comments and stuff, and I'm like, what are you doing? He goes, oh, I'm just putting the videos out.
So there was a meal you did quite a few weeks back, wasn't it? I think
it was the first meal in the van, I think, no?
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So there was, when was it now? I think that was Monday. Tuesday, Van Tech Tuesday. When you can learn all about vans and ask me questions and stuff like that. Wednesday I did how to change headlamp bulbs on this van, because we had headlamp bulbs, LED headlamp bulbs on the old van, and they were so good, we changed them, put them on this van. And I think I've got a few other things lined up, so if you are interested in stuff like that, I think I'm going to do wiring 2 batteries together, a B2B, and also the auto switchover, to name but a few. Keep going with the old videos.
Yeah, and I'll cook some stuff. I've asked people asking for instant pot stuff.
Yeah.
So I will get some of that. I just have to find a point where the instant pot isn't going to be using the power we need for the fridge.
Yeah, it's a balance of power at the moment. Like I say, we are getting, like I say, 1.3 kilowatt hours of power.
1.21 gigawatts.
I wish we'd power everything.
We'd be in the future, and we'd find out when the coronavirus thing is going to end, and we'd come back and tell everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As it stands for us, having never obviously envisaged when we moved into a van that this situation would happen.
Within 4 months of us doing it.
Yeah. I think it's probably the most troubling of experiences of our lives.
Yeah.
Because there's no uncertainty of safety, that you're going to get water and power, or everything's up in the air. If you're sat in a house right now, you've got everything you need. We haven't, and if we move to go find that, we've got this uncertainty of, are we going to get stopped by the police?
Are people going to think we're on holiday, and we'll get shit for that? I
was thinking, even just going to the LPG garage the other day, I was thinking, because it's based in quite a big town, am I going to get people, banging on the side of the van saying, oh, you're not supposed to be out enjoying yourself on holiday and stuff like that? Because that's people's perceptions. I would imagine that 95% of the population of the world doesn't know that,
people do actually live in vans.
There's a little community of people that live in vans.
Yeah.
They just probably look at this as driving around a town centre thinking, what the hell are those 2 idiots doing? So.
Yeah, and the times we've been out, you'd be so nervous.
Yeah.
We're so nervous. Well, I'm incredibly nervous, but you just want to go and then get back as soon as possible. Whereas under any other circumstances, if I couldn't have gone out for a while before it, I'd be like, nosy at everything and enjoying this little bit of freedom for a purpose. No, I just want to get back.
Yeah. So it's been a different kind of experience for us, and one that hopefully in time we'll reflect on fondly in some way. Yeah,
but because again, everyone that we know and love is safe and well.
Yeah, so that's important.
What more can you ask for?
Yeah, So I'm sure you've got other things that are far more important to do, and you're had enough of us waffling on about stuff.
Yeah.
So we shall say thank you very much for watching.
Yes.
And hope you are all safe and well, and have a pleasant week, and we'll catch you on the next video soon. So take care, and see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.